could make a music video out of these squeaks. You know, each truck has its pros, each truck has its cons. I sold my Tesla, I think it was in February, and I bought this vehicle, the Hyundai Santa Cruz. Now, this is a really tiny baby short bed. Oh, and that's hot. When I picked up this vehicle, I thought, oh yeah, this is cool, I have a truck now. I was coming from a Tesla. I thought, you know, this is really awesome. But when you actually go to use this, it is so incredibly tiny. It has some really cool compartments back here. There is an outlet. I tried to use this outlet. I tried to power, I think it was a saw, and it would not power the saw. I was really sad. The Rivian powers the saw. And I'm not sure what you can put down here. I do see a drain plug. I don't know if it's that one or that one, but both of them will probably let water out. And this bed, excuse me, the tailgate is pretty tiny tailgate. And when you go to put it up, it's incredibly hot. Ouch! Ow! It's light, it's very light. So, I mean, I could do this. I got one thumb, do that pretty quick. Should always get the manual, get the automatic. It'll save yourself some time. But when we take a look at the Rivian and we compare the Rivian, I have this button I push here, and it works most of the time. That's pretty handy. Now, something that seems really nice is now you have this really long tailgate, and now you've extended the bed of your truck. Awesome, right? But what if you're trying to get in here? Ugh, like, my hand is far away. Now I bend over, I'm on my belly now, and I'm still trying to reach in here. I did a video yesterday showing the air compressor working, but this gooseneck tailgate, let me lift this up and show you what's underneath here. This is pretty cool. They actually extend the tailgate of the truck. That's a really nice thing, a really nice feature. I'm gonna open this up. And I took some rugs, I laid them back here, see if I can preserve the bed of the truck a little bit. I use the truck quite a lot. Something that a lot of people just forget to mention is, let's say I wanna get in the back of this truck. I am 6 foot. If I wanna get in the back of this truck, I mean, I don't know how to do this, but I can't get in the back of the truck. I have to like kind of get a run, jump, and get my foot. Like, it is tough to get in the back of this truck. This is my pocket here. It's like almost waist high, and if you try to get in the truck, it's just kind of good luck. I would love to see a step or some sort of mechanism on the tailgate that allows you to get up there. Santa Cruz has it, and in fact the Santa Cruz is a little bit lower, and it's really convenient having that. I don't access this tire area almost ever. If you do have extra items you want to store down here, it's a really big area to store. I love having the gear tunnel. You see how slow I pushed? I love having this gear tunnel. I ordered some slides, and I'm going to build a really cool sliding feature so I can, you know, create a slide. But it's not a true comparison like how long the truck is. We're probably about 2 feet here. The tires on this has these Michelin tires. These are kind of like road tires, but when you compare that to the tires that I have on the truck, these 20-inch wheels, all-terrains, those all-terrain tires, those are pretty nice. This has just come up. It's somewhere. You hear that? So here I am. Here I am, sitting here, just kind of driving, doing my own thing, and I could make a music video out of these squeaks. It's just kind of silly, and I know that I'm being a little judgy here, but at the same time, when you spend this much money on a new vehicle, the bar is just a little bit higher, so you're expecting a little bit more out of it. But other vehicles, I see people complaining all the time, and if this is my worst complaint, I think I'm doing pretty good. Just a moment ago, I was comparing the steering wheel on the Hyundai Santa Cruz to the steering wheel on the Rivian, and I'm still trying to figure out what's going on here. I'm not sure why they have this area here. I don't know if there are sensors, I don't know if they're running cables through here, some sort of circuit boards, but to me it's a little silly. Here I can put my hand here, this is comfortable, the steering wheel itself is comfortable, taking a look at how it was kind of threaded together, I thought, this is a really nice build quality. And then I started looking at the Hyundai and I realized, wow, the Hyundai is a really nice build quality. Here, they're stitching it together. They do a really nice job. But at the same time, when you start looking at other vehicles, you realize, wow, it works, it functions, but interesting how, each manufacturer kind of does their own version, their own stitching there. I really like that though. And let me turn off the air conditioning in here. It just blows so strong. And it's really loud. One feature I absolutely love about the Rivian is this. Look at that panoramic view. Look how big that is. Now, it doesn't open, but at the same time, does it need to open? Not really. It's very nice. The vehicle itself, the quality is such a nice quality. I would have loved to have seen more cup holders built in. It has 2 cup holders and it does have this elastic sort of area. I have put water bottles here, but the water bottles tend to fall down. So of course they have to have lids on them. Speaking of water bottles and liquid, inside here, so forgive me, it's a little dirty, but inside here, it comes with this mat, and this mat has been a savior. In fact, one of my energy drinks, it opened up, it was sitting here and it just leaked everywhere. Having that mat in there, it saved the truck itself from getting energy drink everywhere. The Hyundai Santa Cruz, as you drive it, I feel really comfortable driving it. One thing on a long road trip I noticed, funny story, but the hood, I could see it kind of bouncing up and down on the road trip, and when I first bought the vehicle, I was really scared. I thought the hood was going to come up, but I think the metal is just a little bit thinner, and therefore as you're driving at faster speeds, the metal tends to flex and kind of shake a little bit, but really nothing to be alarmed about. The air conditioning in this, I really love the air conditioning in this vehicle. It flows super, super strong. And the air conditioned seats, I know I mentioned this before, it has heated seats, air conditioned seats, and the steering wheel itself can get hot. And the back seat does not have heat or air conditioned seats, but really this is really lovely to drive. And this is the parking brake release. So you can put your foot on the brake. I do like the camera feature. You push this and just like the Rivian, it has this bird's eye view, and this is really handy when you're trying to park the vehicle. And as you turn the steering wheel, you can see where you were versus where you're going. I love this blue outline. It's really nice. It's a really handy feature to have. And as you turn the steering wheel the other way, same sort of thing happens. I think this has a navigation system. I'm not sure it's standard, if it's actually standard. It's a little bit more difficult to use. It's just, trying to get used to it. It's kind of silly goose. The map feature, let's say I want to scroll over here. It's very responsive, but just understanding like the distance there tells you it's basically as a crow flies, a straight line. It's not really so helpful understanding. I can set that as the destination. Let's see what happens. And then maybe it'll actually give me a road. Okay, cool. So it gives me roads. I have the radio in here.
Proceed to the highlighted route. Then the route guidance will start.
I have the XM radio feature. I think this is really nice, really handy. The Rivian truck does not have that feature. Now it has this paddle shifting back here. Another feature I really love about this truck is this right here. I really love the steering wheel. It's such a cool steering wheel. In fact, I'm not sure many other vehicles that have a steering wheel like this. As I'm driving, I love this little feature here. I did get a sunroof, which it's really cute. It's like not so big, but at least it allows some light to come in to the vehicle. That's really nice. One of the features I really love is the turn signal. I can see the camera actually shows what's in my blind spot. To the right, it's one of my trash cans. It's really handy. I really love this feature. The Rivian has the cameras. They could enable this. I would love to see that blind spot as you're getting ready to turn to show up on the screen. That is such a really cool, really awesome feature. When you turn off this vehicle, I can feel it kind of shake a little bit. And so it makes me a little afraid that, maybe in a couple years, the engine could start going sour. I don't know. It's just the way it shuts off. It's not like other vehicles that I've driven. But when you're comparing this truck to the Rivian, I really love the Rivian. You're going to have a lot of storage, but typically the electric vehicles have an extra storage, and that is really handy to have. One thing that Rivian missed out on here is they didn't put a glove compartment inside the vehicle, and I thought, yeah, no big deal. They have these kind of hidden little features right down here. You can put some napkins down here, but you can't even put a cell phone in there. And as we go over to this side, there's another one, and it's great for napkins. By putting your registration, you kind of have to fold it in, you know, multiple different angles to get it to fit in there. And it's a mess down here right now. This is handy. It's really deep, but I just kind of drop stuff down there and go fishing for it a little bit later. There's a lot of storage, but I would have loved to have seen a glove compartment be installed right there, like on every other vehicle. If you've gotten this far in the video, I really appreciate it. Go ahead and subscribe, share it with a friend if you like, and if you're really inspired, leave a comment. I would be glad to read the comment and reply back to you. If you have any other requests, I would also be open to doing those requests too. One guy asked for the LCD. He wanted to see what it would be like, because there were not a whole lot of vehicles showing the back seat and showing the LCD. So let me know. Much appreciated. Thank you for watching the video.